Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to day 34 of the Brighter Shores live stream. So of course a little bit of a shorter stream today as Monday is our catch-up day, but our main thing that we're going to be doing today is something that we messed around with a little bit in the past. Of course, there is a timer associated to that of Steam. However, what I didn't know is if you click this little pin button, it pins it to the game itself. This is very important for a couple things, the most noteworthy one being what we're about to go do right now. So we've done this a couple times in the past, and that is 2-minute merchant. I just figured since we have a little bit of a shorter stream today, and I kind of need to get merchant up at some point so we can get Leatherworker to 200 as well, that, yeah, we mess around with it a little bit. So basically how this works, of course, is the merchant board is set up on a 2-minute timer. We essentially just set that timer to be exactly as is. As you can see, they're moving at essentially the same time, maybe like a slightly off, but pretty much the exact same time. And this is basically our timer for when the board will get refreshed. Ideally, what we want to try to do every single time is try to turn in as many items as we possibly can and make it in time before the next reset. And keep doing that over and over again to try to maximize how many we could do. Ideally, we want to be able to do all 6 every 2 minutes. However, that is generally not possible. At least in the current state of the game with how it works and everything. But basically, we want to turn in as many items as we possibly can between each 2-minute interval. And I was already AFK a little bit here before the stream, so we already got a set up. And let's go do our run. We actually got a relatively new one. I think I already turned this in once, but we've got a new burger. This is only really good if you're going like middle to bottom left. But hey, that's exactly what we got right now. It's really good when you're doing like a burger into candle into wine sweep. But, yeah, that's exactly what we have right now, so it works out perfectly. Very situational that we're actually going to get value from it, but this is one of the few times we do. So hello, Sanaka. Hello, Mark. Hello, Isabel. Hello, everyone else. Welcome. Hope all you guys have been having a wonderful time. Gosh, those burgers are expensive. A silver each for those burgers? Actually, that's kind of funny. You know what I had for, I went food shopping earlier today. I was mentioning that earlier, the other stream. That's why we actually ended last night a little bit earlier. I just wanted to wake up and have plenty of time to do everything. But, of course, Monday's just our catch-up day and everything. But anyways, I ended up doing up some burgers with onion rings. So good. But that's exactly what it reminded me of. We have a burger in our inventory. But, yeah, it's a burger and onion rings for lunch/dinner. This stream's going to be a little bit shorter. Probably only like 2-ish hours or so. But, you know, we'll have some fun. Mess around with stuff. And probably mostly focus on merchant. Might do a few things here and there beyond just merchant. Also, I just realized I don't have enough inventory to actually do this, do I? That's a problem. I actually can't turn in cloth. I might just abandon cloth then. But I won't be able to do candle this cycle either. Honestly, I should have just not bought in candle and just done cloth, but that's fine. It's not that big a deal. Let's go over here, turn in all of our wine, turn in candle next cycle, and we'll be good to go. And hopefully get a top left and just drop cloth then. But yeah, I completely forgot about that. Honestly, what I should have done is not buy candle at all and just done a cloth into the other thing. Would have probably been better than just holding on to candle there. But yeah, there's a lot of weird nuance to merchant. There's a lot of like weird min-maxing you can do overall to try to get it. That's not who you sell it to try to get better rates. But yeah, we don't need perfect rates. We just need number to go up. So as long as number's going up, number's going up. But if number can go up slightly quicker, that's better than number go up slightly slower. Let's see. Where's your burger? Actually, I do still have a few. Because I end up doing some for later. So probably as soon as the stream ends, honestly, I'm going for another. Second this stream ends, I'm probably making up another one. Okay, let's go back to the other place. So we have 43 or 40 seconds left to go make it back. And that's basically what we do. Just keep doing it over and over again and try to make it back in time for the next thing. This basically makes it so you can get a double board, which of course is way better than the task you can get from a single board. As single board will generally give you complete trash, especially later on when you have so many bloated tasks that are just dead weight that aren't really that worth doing compared to others. But right here, we'll have 20 seconds. We'll know that we can get whatever's here. We know we'll be able to get another cycle. Ooh, burger. I don't need burger all the way over there, though. We're not going that far. I am going to go back to the candle place. So yeah, I should have done cloth earlier. This candle was completely pointless. Unfortunate, but you know, you learn as you keep going. We're still pretty like average, I would say, at merchant. There's just so much weird nuance, especially at like the different level ranges and everything. They can ultimately end up doing. So here I'll probably delay the wine and go take out everything else. I could technically bring him a pizza. I just hate having to go to pizza there just for one pizza. Of course, this time around we're probably... Oh, you know what? Never mind. I was going to do something else, and then I realized I can't. But, yeah, let's go with this. I guess I will turn in these other two. I forgot, I still have cloth, so I could have actually disabled cloth, gotten pizza, and it did double candle into pizza into top left kind of sweep. But, yeah, we'll be fine with this. It's not that big a deal. I guess I'm going all the way to the corner again. I didn't mean to this run, but since I kept the other thing, I might as well get the value that we just left off the table last time. Oh, I see a thief. I see a thief. What are you doing? What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? Give me that free XP. It's actually our highest level stall I think we can catch from as well right now. The 197. Not the greatest XP or money, but, you know, they add up. It's good enough that if we see him doing it at a high level stall, we'll probably stop them. Probably. Can't let crime go off in this city when there's like crime every few seconds. Alright, give me your wine. Thank you, thank you. And then we'll go for a middle sweep. We're going to be a little bit tight on the next timer, though. Obviously, we're not making it back for that 40-second one. We're mostly trying to make it back for the one after that one. Should be able to. Got a little bit of a walk as far as turning everything in. But we should be able to get that in time. We'll go and give him his cloth. And then we'll go to middle. The other thing I probably won't be able to do here due to my pathing is I probably won't be able to turn in soap. So I might actually want to double buy soap, just have a spear, as I don't see any way we're going to be turning that in on this cycle because we're coming from the other way around. I don't really like coming from the right going left downwards into middle. But this is definitely going to be the inverse of that, so we won't be able to go and turn in soap this run. So I might just buy an extra spear and just drop it to the ground and do everything else we might want to do with it. Of course, we'll still pick up our pocket watch and still pick up the soap and turn in the pocket watch. Just can't end up doing anything with the soap itself. Hey, you want a burger too? Hey, next time I'm in New Jersey, we should go out for burgers as well. Instead of just a sawmill. I'm not sure of any good burger place in New Jersey, though. Since I don't currently live there right now. A lot of older places might have shut down. What am I looking for right here? Pocket watch. Yeah, 100%. Next time I'm down there seeing family, aside from just a sawmill, we need to try getting a good burger place. If nothing else, Stewart's Root Beer is really good. Not sure if you have them in your area. I know I don't have them in mine. It's like a Sonic, but good. Is the easiest way I know of describing it. Not that Sonic's bad, but it's like way better than Sonic. But it's a kind of similar premise to what Sonic is. You know, Sonic the restaurant chain thing. Not Sonic the character. Too many things called Sonic. Alright, head over here. We'll probably still be able to turn this in. We got 50 seconds. I think we can do it. Turn this in, telly, be good to go. Should be able to. It's gonna be a little tight. As long as we make it back to the board with like 15 seconds, 10 seconds, we should be okay. As long as we have enough time to like mash click everything on the board, we'll be okay. Which, it's looking a little sketchy. It's looking a little sketchy, I do have to say. We're gonna have like 5 seconds. This is why we have the timer, so we know. But, if we want to like skip on one or do it on the next cycle or something. But it's gonna be really close. We're gonna have like 3-second reaction time here as far as getting everything off the board. Alright, go, 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 go. Alright, this is gonna be very close. Also, I forgot to buy a spare set of soap, but that's fine. But if we do get a double soap, I won't be able to get the extra value from it. That or still have to cycle around the shop. Come on. Oh, no, we're not going to make it. No. 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 That hurts. Oh, now we're going to have such a bad cycle because I have barely anything I can even buy here. Oh, what even is that? I can't even do anything with all this. I forget where most of these even go. I'll just do tomato real quick. Let's just try to get it in time. All right. That's so bad. I'll even probably pre-buy a pizza just while I'm over there. In case I can get a top left cycle. Oh, that's so bad. I hate when that happens. Now, that's like the worst case scenario. You do not want to get to the board exactly a timer. Because then you don't get your double and you're getting half your value. And then you get a run like this. Which is not ideal at all. Did we hit 1,700? No, I don't think we did. We will this stream, though. 3 more levels. We're 100% going to reach it this stream. Probably within the next hour. Not even next hour. Merchant's pretty quick. But, yeah, we're going to hit it in no time. Alright, let me go trade this guy. Yeah, we're going to be hitting 1,700 this stream. Main goal of this stream is just kind of get merchant a little bit higher. Might do a little bit of stonemason and everything, but based on the title, I might just do entirely just merchant. Because I'm only going to be around for like 2 hours anyways today, so... It might just be a full merchant stream. I don't know, we might do a little bit of variety. I did cooking contract run before we started, so I don't need to do that. My dailies reset in like an hour, so I guess we'll do that at some point. Beyond that, yeah, I need stonemason to be level 97, which we're going to get in the next knowledge point or two. So, yeah, I guess we could do a little bit of stonemason if we really want to. I think I have it in the thumbnail, but not in the title of the stream. But, yeah, we do need to work on stonemason. I do have a bunch of rocks. The only problem is they're not pre-etched. So I would have to etch them all on stream, which is a bit slow, but I don't mind doing that. I just try to do it off stream so we could just cash out on them. But, I don't know, we'll have to do some of it occasionally here and there. Still trying to get base 200s, of course, for, making weapons. We're getting there slowly. Of course, we have 200 mining, which is helpful. But we still have to go do the 200 smithing, stonemason, and bone rate. I'm also trying to afford right now, as far as our money, if you're wondering what we're investing our money into in the near future. Our biggest investment right now is, oh, never mind. I thought I didn't make it in time. Never mind. I forgot. That was the first one. We made it in time. Alright. We'll take this. No pizza delivery. Monocle, soap. Is this going to be a top left and to just turn those in? It probably is. I always forget. Bogs Antiques into Harem's Houseware. I forget where this... Oh. Yeah, Rug's turn-in point is the problem with it. I was always wondering, like, why do I never take that one? It's the turn-in point that does it. The turn-in point is awful for that thing. Anyways, recenter. Give me back. Let's go run. Hello, Cervellian. Hello, Jeffy. Hello, B. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You'll find us a good burger place? Nice, nice. Yeah, I'll be around back in June or July, most likely. So if you're free around then, I'll be in the area. You'll be seeing my dad for Father's Day and or 4th of July. I forgot to go grab painting. What am I even doing right now? My brain's not even thinking right now. What am I going for? I guess monocle, then salt, then turn in, then do monocle on next cycle. And just keep pizza on us, and I guess just ignore painting because I completely forgot to go get it. That's the problem with merchant. If you're not paying like 100% attention, you just lose so much value. It's a great skill though. It's still my favorite in the entire game. And I've kind of been re-addicted to it lately. I feel like I go through phases where there's just like a week where I don't want to do merchant at all. And then the next week, I don't want to do anything but merchant. I'm not sure why I'm like that. But I go through phases with it where I burn out a bit just because it requires so much effort compared to an average skill. And then there's other weeks where it's like, oh, I actually want to put effort into something. And then it's like, okay, let's go power grind it. Let's go power grind it. We do really need 205. It's something we've been joking about for a while, but isn't really a joke anymore because we really just need to get it done. We really got to go do 205 merchant sometime in the next, like, soon. No real time frame on it, but, you know, sooner the better. We're currently at, what, 155 right now? So we need 50 more levels. Which sounds like a lot, but merchant's one of the quickest skills in the entire game if we don't keep making mistakes. So, yeah, it's bad, but it's not that bad. Like, 50 levels sounds like a lot, but it's 50 merchant levels. It's not like it's 50, like, gatherer levels or something. Which we do have to do at some point, but not quite yet. Okay, I think this guy goes all the way to the monocle shop. I really hate this guy's location so much. He's in the absolute middle of nowhere. I guess if you were doing investigations, you'd kind of pass by him a lot. But I don't like doing investigations while doing merchant runs. It is something you could technically do. I'm just not a fan of multitasking them together. We still got a set of pizza. I forgot to go do the picture frame, which would have been so free, but oh well. Beyond that, we'll just turn in his clock, telly over, get a merchant level. Oh yeah, when's our next merchant unlock? I think we get one this stream. I think we get a dragon, a clockwork dragon. No, we get meat. Then we get clockwork dragon. Gosh, if we ever get player-owned house, I hope we can decorate with them. I want to paint the clockwork dragons. I have like a whole colored collection on our wall. Let's see. Alright, I go back over to the other thing. Use the dye places to go and dunk them in to go paint them. What's the 2-minute timer? Basically, the 2-minute timer, the merchant board refreshes every 2 minutes. And essentially what we're trying to do is turn in as many things as we possibly can before each 2-minute cycle. That way, whenever we get to the board, we can do a double cycle. Like right now, we know there's going to be 30 seconds left on the board right now. So, because I have this timer set up to the thing, I have a timer just set up through Steam. And just have it pinned through the little thing there. So, basically, we're just trying to turn in as many things as we possibly can within that timer frame. And going from there is pretty much the game plan. Ooh, can I do this? It's going to be weird. I might have to draw pizza. And of course, as you can see, the timer is exactly synced. Well, as exactly as we can get. It might be slightly off, but it's pretty much exactly what the other timer's doing. Just to give us a general idea. I also disabled the noise so it wouldn't make a ring every 2 minutes. That was starting to get too annoying. So I have since disabled it. Okay, what do we even do here? I go down there, I go over there. Is there any way I could turn in anything beyond that? Or do I just telly? Honestly, this might just be a telly angle. I'm just going to grab something like this. Let me go drop our pizza. We're not going to need it this run. And beyond that, let's go grab our painting. The main reason I need to drop my pizza is I'm not going to have enough inventory to go do this. But now we'll be able to go grab double painting, go turn in monocle, go get double send a candle. And then after we turn and send a candle, we can just telly back. Hopefully we can do that within a minute and 28 seconds. Might be a little tight, but we can see. We're going to have a lot of downtime if we don't make that timer, though. And I don't think we make it. It's going to be close. The biggest issue is getting all the way to candle. I guess I could always go and just see the task board. The only problem with that is I'm only going to be able to clear off one task, and that's going to be in the monocle. So if I can't get over to candle, I kind of just have to let the timer go. Or we're just going to miss the cycle. Just because we have the timer doesn't make us move quicker, though. This is the only problem. We know when it's going to reset, but it doesn't make our run move quicker. We're still limited based on movement. This is one of the things I was saying that'd be really broken if they ever let you trade these resources when player-owned trading, or, you know, player-to-player trading comes out. I really hope all these merchant resources aren't tradable, because you're probably going to be able to turn in all 6 every single time. And the kind of rates that you're going to get if you could do that is going to be so broken beyond belief. Hey, 97 stonemason. Technically, we could do a stonemason break if we wanted to, though we kind of just started, so not quite yet. Maybe I start putting into smithing a little bit, because I've already processed most of what I have. And obviously, we really need 200. I at least want to get to iron, which I think is 187. Because then we could start to really cash in, because I can mine iron right now as well. The tier 5 iron. We're going to be needing a lot of that. What level is that guy? 422! Oh, we're not stopping him anytime soon. Too powerful of a thief for us. I gotta turn this in, turn this in. What else do I have? The clockwork? There's no way I turn that in. So this could be a double candle and telly back. I mostly just took the clockwork in case we can get a bottom sweep. Kind of like a bottom to middle. There's quite a few things that synergize with it, though we'll have to see what we get. Timer's going to be a little bit weird because we're going to get back like midway through. So we will only get one board, but hopefully it's a good board. Alright, turning candle, turning candle. Not going to bother me pre-buying soap. We do have a pizza on the ground, so if we are going for a top left at all, we do have one preemptive pizza ready to go. Hello, Rake Gods, as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Ian. Hello, Luke. Gosh, I'm missing all the hellos. Hello, Jeffrey. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Monday. Yeah, today's our catch-up day, so we are doing a little bit of a shorter stream. I'm still going to probably go for about another hour and a half, 2 hours or so. Ooh, it's like a clockwork bottom left cycle. Ooh, honestly, I might as well just go for it right now. Let's go, let's go. I think we can do that in time. Because everything's a middle turn-in pretty much. And then we just buy the vase thingy and we're good to go. Is this the quickest way to get here? I'm trying to think. I guess it is. I can't think of a quicker way to get to bottom left. I do wish there was like a slightly better way to get bottom left consistently. This will still work. I gotta go grab, what are we doing here? I'm grabbing 1 wine and going north, grabbing 2 clockwork, turning into clockwork, turning into wine, buying the vase, teleporting back. And we should be okay for the next cycle. I need to try to get it closer to timer though. We're gonna get there way too much in the middle of timer. Once again, which means we won't be able to go get a good set. Should probably stop that one thief we saw up there. Because we're going to have quite a bit of spare time this run. Alright, let me get one set of that. There's no way this is going to take longer than about a minute. Which means we'll be at the board by about the minute mark. Which is not ideal. Ideally, we want to be getting at the board by like the 20-second mark or so. Give or take a little bit. That way we can get a double set very quickly. It's not required, but it is ideal. And we're currently out of sync a little bit. Worst comes to worst, we could always just wait there and take a quick water break. Just get that hydration in. Alright, and then we just need to go get vase. Double turn in this to there. And yeah, as I mentioned, we should be back at about the minute mark then. Go trade this to you. Here you go. Trade in another. Good to go. Alright, and then we trade in this and buy vase. So we already have everything we need. Give you one of these. Grab your vase. Let's see. But yeah, we haven't had an update in a little while. I wonder what he's cooking. Assumably he's doing the Christmas event and or transmogs right now. So he's going to go get Paul Gower to go write up the entire Christmas event. I sure hope he does. I mentioned earlier, I haven't really been reading much of the dialogue in this game. But I will be reading, if there is a Christmas event, the entirety... Where am I going? The entirety of the Christmas event. Because obviously it won't really be returning next year to do a different one every single year. So assuming they're still doing that for the holiday, we will be reading every last word in the Christmas event. Whatever they're doing for it. I don't expect anything too big, but I'm curious what transmogs are adding. He's adding a whole transmog system because he needs it before the holiday event. And we're going to be getting some exclusive like Christmas holiday things. Speculation is maybe party hat. But if it's not party hat, you know, a bunch of Christmas themed stuff and everything. I'm just going to wait at the board here. I'm also going to grab my pizza in case we got a pizza angle. I'll take this. It's kind of en route. I'll let the rest just kind of sit here for a second. I don't think I want most of that. Top left angle for pumpkin isn't awful though. The problem is my other angle for turn-ins aren't really on pumpkin route. Oh, that's not awful. Maybe I take it. We'll see. I haven't been doing pumpkin as much lately. Mostly because it's kind of out of the way. Unless you're doing like a ton of top left angle. Well, this is a lot of top left angle. That is for sure. Alright, we'll roll with this, I guess. That's the worst wine. Okay, I'll grab one of these and not take it. Okay. We'll take a top left angle. Oh, I still got these useless pizzas on me, though. Let me go get rid of them again. Gosh, I hate having to juggle the food and everything. I try not to have too many floor items these days, but sometimes you just have to preemptive buy. And sometimes it stays on the ground for way too long when you have this many objectives to have to do. You can go like 5 boards without it showing up again. But yeah, we should be able to do everything here but the clockwork. I think that's the only one we can't really turn in properly here. The other one, I guess, technically is I'm going to buy soap, but I won't be able to turn in soap. Or the bath salts, I mean. Actually, yeah, I can. No, yeah, I can. This is a bit out of the way. I guess I'll pre-buy a monocle. If we're going to be over there, we might as well get value for it. Alright, let's go get a set of pumpkin. Feels like forever since I've done a pumpkin run. Like, we've had this shortcut for so long, and honestly, I felt like I haven't ran it in like 100 merchant runs. I've been kind of dropping pumpkin lately. Unless we have like a ton of stuff in this area. Hey, that guy was doing the quest. I don't see that too often. I think that's the first time I've ever seen someone actively doing that quest. Like, I know people have done it, but I think that's the first time I've ever seen someone actually doing it. Like, physically in the world. Because part of that quest takes place in an instance. So it's very rarely you see someone in the non-instance area. There's like 2/3 of that area is instanced during the quest. So no one will ever see you. Alright, I'm gonna go and turn these in. Let me get my bath salts real quick. We're gonna have to like semi-backtrack here, but it's not really that bad. And of course, we're not trying to make it for that timer. We're trying to make it by the next timer. I should be able to turn in meat here. The only problem is I do have to go slightly to the west before I can, which I didn't realize. I think that's still worth it, though, for a meat turn-in. Because I'm already going to be heading that way to go turn in pocket watch and bath salts anyways. And I could just teleport from bath salts, so it doesn't really matter. But in order to do this, I do have to turn in banana first, or pumpkin first, I mean. And then backtrack to go grab meat. Not sure if that's worth it just for the meat turn-in. But I think it is. Do have to backtrack a little just because we ran out of inventory. Then we go grab our meat, and then we get to turn in everything but the clock, which we mostly just got for the next run. We gotta do that within the next minute. Not sure if we're gonna make it in a minute though. It's the only bad thing because I gotta go all the way north and then Telly. It's gonna be close. We might be able to though. Alright, so banana I turn into her. Meat we turn in on middle. The pocket watch a little bit northeast. And then all the way north for the other guy. And then we just Telly back. Unfortunately, I don't have our clockwork. There's no way we can route that in. The meat goes to this guy over here, which is en route to go to the other two. And a pretty free turn in at that. I actually really like this better meat. I feel like it works a lot better synergistically wise than ribs. Ribs I always feel like I have to go slightly out of my way for and gives even less. Well, that one we have to go out of our way for. It's never as bad. Also, I'm not sure if I can do bath salts right now. Yeah, I don't think I can do bath salts and make it back into the message board in time. So I'm just going to tell you after this. It's really important that we make it back. Even now, we're still going to be pretty tight on it. We'll have like 5 seconds to just mash click the board. But that's why we got the timer. Because if we didn't have a timer, we would have turned that in. But, yeah, we're going to have to make the executive decision not to in order to get better value here. We're only going to have like 10 seconds, but that should be enough to spam click whatever's good on this board. Alright, what do we have? Not much. Let's see. And we wait. We got a bottom left angle if I want to drop on the salts. Ooh, monocle though. I gotta go for it. Okay, monocle and run. So I gotta go and turn in 1 salt. Unfortunately, I won't be able to turn in the second one, because I do only have 1 on me. We'll turn in 1 salt and then do a south run. And then we should be able to buy every single item we need. The only thing that we won't be able to turn in is 1 singular salt. Though I guess I could wait for next run and not turn in a candle and don't turn in the salt. I just realized, is it better to telly? when you're in that angle. This guy's so far north. I'm not sure if it's worth running south or to telly to center. Because I feel like telly to center is actually closer than running south. Just because of how billion miles away this guy is. I never actually calculated out the tiles, but I'm pretty sure this guy's so far away. It's actually quicker to telly than it is to walk. Hey, oops, what am I doing? I meant to buy, not do that. But yeah, I'm actually not sure, but we'll do it this way. What am I putting this into? Smithing? I think smithing. Alright, there we go. Feels good to start boosting our smithing XP again. It's been so long. Oh, we're finally back. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing? Can we even bother with this? There's no way we're making it back for that timer, that's for sure. Next timer is the one we're really aiming for. You hope they add more things for merchant, since the only reason to level merchant is leather discounts. I believe there are some things for chapter 5 and maybe even some future chapters that you'll be able to buy from some of the merchants. I believe they're currently invisible in some of the shops. Like if you check like the future buy options. I think there's some ingredients for chapter 5 and a few other things like that. Oh, there's the Haktua bot. The Haktua girl bot. Still running strong. I think it's currently in second place for Leatherworker. But it keeps stopping at very obvious locations. I never noticed it until someone pointed it out. But after they pointed it out, I was like, how on earth have I not noticed? But yeah, it's a bot that's running. And currently is like rank 2 Leatherworker. Because he keeps stopping at like the exact same spots every single time. Like 100% consistently. For like dozens of hours a day. But yeah, I do hope some of the skills in this area do get a bit of a buff later down the line. Most notably, Detective. I feel like Detective, out of any skill in this area, needs a bit of a relook. It has the same issue that Cooking has. In that you basically just do it for money and no other reason. Raid dens are AFK XP and everything, which is a cool multi-skilling thing, but it doesn't actually give you anything. Investigations give you the money, but beyond that, you know, no other real unlock. It's good up to 83 because it gives you some shortcuts, almost like agility shortcuts. But beyond 83, it has very, very little value. Unless you just want better AFK raid dens. There's no way we're making it back in time. I'm not even going to bother trying this time. I mostly just want to reset the timer so we can get a nice fresh timer for later. Just to not have to deal with it. Maybe even buy one monocle here just so we can have one preemptively. But this next run is going to be a really mini run where we turn in like 2 of them or something. But I really wish this guy was like slightly lower down. Like where Mariana is. Which I just realized, I don't think there's anything we have to buy sell from Mariana yet. We definitely will at some point down the line. Hey, we're almost at 5 gold! The goal for gold, by the way, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, it's about 20 gold. I need it for a max rake so I can do Gatherer. Obviously it's not required, but it would be nice to have before we bother the Gatherer grind. And we're going to be doing Gatherer almost exclusively through bones. The lovely bones. Alright, what do we have here? Pumpkin, cloth, painting. It's all so bad. Gonna grab a couple things, just turn in something. Janie's delicacies, Tommy's shoes and wines. Where is this again? Well, I always forget where this wine is. I feel like this wine is kind of worth it. Shown map. You turn it in here. Where do you pick up the wine, though? Because I believe we're going to be there when we go do painting, so I might as well go do it real quick. I believe it's a very free turn-in for what I'm about to go do. Some of the weird ones like that I really should be doing more often. Because it's just a free turn-in when we're going for a really quick one like this. And hopefully the next board just a little bit better. Yeah, it's purely just going to be a a painting wine angle, or lesser wine. The sharp speed wine. Not sure why that one is so much worse, but it's mostly because it's turn-in points. It's kind of funny because the other wine gives you like 50% more value. And the other wine isn't that hard to go route. It's just, I guess, not as free as a turn-in point as this one. Because this one we just do this, do that, boom, already there. And then our board will be ready any second now. Wasting about 10 seconds, but that's fine. And then hopefully we can get a good angle here. Not sure what we're setting up to. Half of it is set up for top left, half of it's set up for bottom to middle. Hello, Garrett. Welcome, welcome. Hope all's been well. Hope your start of the week has been going well. You're using pots to mess up shades of 177 to your 166, but the drops at your level are dope. Yeah, drops start getting really, really good later on. Oh, this might be a top left angle. Ooh. Yeah, it's looking like a top left angle. Not much I could do with those though. But let's go do top left. Let me go drop some of these. Let's drop one for now. The other one I could just keep on me. I don't think we're over encumbering here. Just double checking. No. We could turn in all three, not over encumber. Actually, the only problem is how am I turning in bath salts? Bath salt's kind of awkward here. Like, I'll buy the pumpkin, I'll buy the banana, I'll turn both in. Maybe I'll wait on the bath salt. Because ideally, I want to make it back in a better time. But you know what? We'll turn in bath salt. And we'll just get a double on the next timer then. So we got like 2 minutes 30 seconds then. Or more so 2 minutes 20. But as long as we make it in for that cycle, we should be okay. Honestly, getting some pretty unlucky bounty boards here. Not exactly what we want to be seeing. That's the problem when you don't get a double set. You get so much less value. There's almost guaranteed going to be at least one or two that are just dead in the water. Like the ones that tell you to go to Cyclopses. I hope they do something to rework those. Any task that ever makes you go to Cyclops is so pointless right now. Unless you just got a whole inventory of like Cyclops only, it's not worth it. Also, this thing's like scary. I saw someone earlier fighting like a 4 something of it. As if they're like 400 something watch person. Which is kind of insane. They must be going for like the second or third 500 watch person. I really want that keep eventually, but I'm not looking to rush it. Let's see, how many people have gotten 500 watch person, or is it just the number one Bidoof? Oh, Dragon Girl also got it. I've seen them around as well. But I think it was this guy, either MW Revenge or Pepperoni. I forget if it was during the stream or earlier. But, yeah, there's some guy here that was doing like a 417 hag or something. Like he's 400 or something. Like a low 400 something. Yeah, they look very magical when they get the higher level. They look like they'll just nuke you in one hit. Which at my level range, they probably would. If that higher one was able to attack us. And then we got a bottom right angle here. Even better is I have a free monocle turn in on them. Still got the pizza on the ground that we haven't been able to use though. I just realized, am I even going to be able to make this in time? That's so bad if not. I gotta do it though. We already came this far. There's no backing off now. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it. It's almost like we don't even have a 2-minute timer because, gosh, I think the half of the last runs I haven't been able to utilize it. Too greedy. All right. There's no way to make it. Wait, why didn't you? What happened? There you go. That's weird. His dialogue box got like stuck. Normally it auto completes their dialogue box. Alright, we're definitely not making it. Even if that didn't happen, honestly, I don't think we were going to make it. But we are positioned to do a really good bottom left turn in. If we can get like a monocle soap, clockwork, cloth, wine kind of angle, even burger. There's a lot of things here that would not be awful. Pizza, that, rug. Do I route rug? I might. Okay. Anyways, give me my pizza. Tomato, we definitely can't do this run. Monocle, still dead in my inventory. I'm gonna buy rug for once, because we're gonna be in that area to go get tomato. But then I also don't really need to go run it, so I'm not sure. Not really sure what I'm trying to do with this run, but we're doing something. Something will happen. Worst comes to worst, if you just keep walking around in enough circles, you will turn in everything. It might be inefficient, but if you do enough circles around this town, you will turn in every single thing in your inventory at some point. You just, I want to minimize how much movement you're doing, but, you know, if you have to make like 1 billion circles, it's not the worst thing in the world. Might be slightly slower XP, but as long as it gets done. Alright, what on earth even is my inventory right now? Do I even have the inventory for this? Barely. Because I turn in burger, grab cloth, turn in cloth, grab clockwork. Grab this guy. You like clockwork and textiles, just back and forth? Yeah, you can keep doing bottom left cycle. That and wine has really good synergy. And later on, burger as well. Alright, so I gotta turn in burger. Oh, so you have all people getting burgers. I would not expect her to be the person who wants burgers. Out of like every single person in this town, this seems like one of the weirder ones to want it. Like this really like high-end woman selling high-end wines. Like, I would like 6 burgers, please. Like she looks far too high-end to want a burger. Don't go that way. Wait, is that actually better pathing wise? I always take right. But that time it was auto pathing me left. And the only problem is I'm not sure how I'm delivering tomato. I can buy tomato, but I can't deliver tomato. So I wonder if this is a pizza drop angle. There's no way I make it back in time if I don't just immediately tell you right now. I think I got to. I just hope that we have good synergy here. There's no way we make it back for a double board without, if we try going for top left. Like, I could have turned in the pizza, but by the time I did that, 30 seconds would be up. So, good water break right now and see what we can do. What do we even want to see? Probably a monocle into candle, into something top left. Soap is top left. Monocle, perfect. Wine I won't take just so I don't have to backtrack a little. It's not bad, but I don't know. I'll take it just in case we get complete junk. Just in case a worst case scenario. A second pizza. That's actually good because I'm buying pizza anyways. Or, you know, I'm going to the pizza shop. Alright, let's go and make the run. Alright, perfect. So we go to... Oh, I don't get to buy soap though. Or candle, I mean. That's fine. I'll just turn in monocle while I'm over there. Turn in the tomato. Buy the second pizza set we need. Do we get wine while we're down here? I guess we can because we're turning in soap in middle. I might as well turn in wine as well. It's not that far out of our way. If we're coming this way, I might as well go a few extra steps. It's a little bit out of our way, but it's not that bad. Could be worse. And for once, I'm not buying soap from you. I feel like anytime I ever come here, it's to buy soap. Oh, I see a thief. I'm not going to stop them, though. Even though I think those are the best thieves we can stop at any stall. They're like 7 silver each. As well as like 15k XP, which isn't too bad. Let me grab the wine. Alright, honestly, is this better to Telly at this point? I honestly don't know. If Telly's closer, just walking north. Honestly, probably just walking north. Yeah, walking north would have been better. Oh, yeah, especially because I have to go to the tomato, I forgot, I gotta go to the pizza place. Even though I have pizza on me. Oh gosh, that was a mistake, but it's fine. Yeah, that was definitely a walk angle. Because I forgot, I gotta still go to the pizza place, not just top left. Because I was gonna like cut through, but then realize, oh wait, pizza. Because I gotta turn in tomato and buy one more set of pizza. Alright, we're definitely not making for that timer, but as long as we make it before the next 2-minute timer ends, we should be okay. Also, I love that auto buy 6. It's so clean now. I still wish you could just left click them trade though. Because the default option is still talk. If I click on this guy, it's going to do talk to as the default. There's a couple things with merchant that still need to be tweaked like that. Like the default for them definitely needs to be trade. Also, when you're trading someone when you don't have the item that they belongs to them, they should make it so it doesn't bring up the menu. Because let's say I go turn in pizza guy. But I don't have any pizza on me. It'll still bring up the trade-in pizza menu rather than the other thing. Oh, there's the 415. Okay, maybe it was the stream. There he go. Yeah, he's one of the ones going for 500. He's at 400 something right now. Alright, give me one of these. Then we go double turn in pizza. And just turn in everything then. Double turn in pizza. Turn in soap. Turn in wine. We're out of here. Can we do that within a minute? Probably not, but we'll see how far we get. Worst comes to worst, I could just not turn in the middle. It would not be ideal though. Also, good evening, Ka-chow. Welcome, welcome. Hope all's been well. Yeah, week's been going good so far. Got a bunch of grocery shopping done. Had a good burger earlier as well as onion rings. And got enough food for at least next week or two. Probably until I need to go Christmas shopping. Or, you know, Christmas food shopping. I don't think I'll be able to turn in wine and make it in time. Let's go turn in soap and just run it. I don't think there's any way. Even though the shop is like right there, I don't think there's any way we make it while making it back in time. Not gonna chance it. Let's see what I get here. Another wine. Ooh, tomato, pizza. I might have an angle here. Let's see. I'm seeing an angle. I'm definitely seeing an angle. The angle got ruined though. Yeah. I'm not sure. I don't think I can do bottom right wine, but I kind of need to. This could be a really weird angle. So I buy rib. What even is this route? I buy rib. I buy plate. I buy tomato. I turn in wine. I might buy a spear pizza while we're there. It's a really weird angle. The thing that concerns me is plate to bottom. It's kind of out there. I don't know, I guess we do. It just feels weird because we have to double wine. Actually, there's probably a good chance that second wine doesn't even make it there. The first wine will, the second wine won't. Same as our pizza, we have no way to route the pizza in. Like, we'll have it in our inventory, but there's no way to turn it in. But as long as we make it before the next timer after this one. So we still got plenty of time, actually. The only issue is I can't turn in both pizza and wine. And there's a good chance neither are going to get turned in. Ribs definitely has to get turned in, though. Actually, I might as well do it while I'm over here. It's a little bit out of our way, but it's not that far out of our way. Just so when we tele, we can go straight to the merchant. The only problem is he's all the way at the top of this room instead of this side. But I think we can make it in time. We got like 1:30 to go turn in plate and buy wine, which should be doable. And then we go top right to middle sweep. Oh, did we just get the pearl discount? No, we got new meat. Ooh! A new merchant item just dropped. Ooh. I'm pretty sure that's the guy to the east as well. Like northeast of the tower. Oh, another kitty. There's just so many animals just randomly roaming around. Alright, let me go turn in plates, buy wine, and I guess check our message board. Let's go on and try turning in wine real quick. Do we have enough time to turn in wine? I feel like the answer is yes, actually. I think I could turn in wine in time. No. The more I look at it, it's definitely not possible. There's no way we go all the way back to middle and still make it back with 10 seconds to spare. It'd be too close. It'd be less than 10 seconds. It'd be, like, no seconds. It'd be negative seconds. Let's see what we have. I might just wait on the message board here, though. What do we have? Oh, yeah, the new meat. Let me figure this out, I guess. Where? Why? How? So, you get it from Chef. And you turn it top left. Oh, sorry, wrong one. You get it from Heddenden's Meat. Heddenden's Meat is, I believe, east from here. Let me just double check the thingy. His meat is right over here. Okay, that's where I thought it was. How much of a turn-in is it? It's not that good. Why is it so bad? This is a bad run overall. Too much. You know what? No. Take that and trophy. But how are we turning in meat? Okay, let me just not worry about meat right now. I'm only taking it for the first time bonus right now, just because I want to get it in. But let me think. What on earth is happening here? So I'm buying pumpkin, turning in pizza, buying bath salt, turning in wine, buying vase, turning in vase. And then that leaves us with bath salt in our inventory but not completed, and meat just sitting there doing nothing. Yeah, I don't think this meat is worth it. When on earth would you want to do that? I guess if you're going like truly bottom sweep. But that implies you're not doing candle. And how rare that would be is pretty rare. Like not doing candle but still doing bottom. Like that does happen, but not that often. Oh, so hello, Lost Skill. Welcome. Because I don't tend to take doll because it's not worth it. Like that's good if you're doing doll, if she has a better item down the line. But yeah, I don't think I'm normally going to be turning in this meat. I do want to do it once just to get the one-time bonus. But beyond that, I don't really see myself doing that meat task that often. Unless we're really going a bottom-heavy route. As you can do it at the start of your route for free. That's the only really good thing it has going for it. Is it's a nearly free turn-in if you're doing like a really heavy bottom route. But it implies that you're not going to the candle stall at all. But normally when you're going down there, you're normally touching the candle star for something. But that's only worth it if you're not touching it at all. It also implies you're not taking burger, because that would also be backtracking. I don't know, that meat just almost never seems worth it. Like, there's definitely turn-ins where you'll get free value from it. But it's such a niche turn-in angle, unless there's like a really good reason to go for toy stall later. Or if you were also turning in like carrot or something. If you had like a pre-bought carrot. Actually, maybe that's what it's for. Maybe it's for pre-bought carrots. Because that would pre-bought carrot would actually be a pretty good turn-in. And it's telly away. Those are rare. We normally don't have both pumpkin and any other thing to turn them in. Normally it's one or the other. Oh wait, vase. I think it's just a vase telly, isn't it? Because I'm not turning in soap right now. Actually, can we? You know what? We got enough time on the timer. I think we can. I think this is a soap turn-in. It's like a mile away, but it's a mile away enough that I think we still make it. This is going to take like 20-30 seconds. We telly back. The only thing I might have to do is not turn in vase right now. But we could easily do that when we route over to meat. Because I'm going to have to go there to buy the meat anyways. So I could just not turn in vase and then just meat angle. And maybe we'll get some synergy with it. The only problem is I don't have pre-bought carrots, so I can't get like the carrot synergy there. I don't know, we'll see what we get on our next board. But yeah, I might as well just wait on it. Because I'm going to have to buy the meat there anyways. That way if we get a double meat. Alright, we're at 5 gold. We're 1/4 the way there to our money goal. Because we're going to need about 20 gold before we get before we can do gatherer. And right now, after merchant and leatherworker and such, we really got to focus back on chapter 3. Honestly, this is probably tomorrow's goal, is focusing back on chapter 3. As much as I still need to get merchant and leatherworker up, still want to kind of try to finish our base weapons. Carrot, wine, other meat, too many things. Just give me everything that looks good, and I'll figure out what's bad in a second. Ooh, that's a lot of top left turn in. Abandon that. Abandon that. Give me that. Give me that. Okay. We're going for a little mini run right now, just so I can get my meat turn in. It's gonna be a little mini run I'm gonna try to do before that timer if we can. Actually, we don't have to do it before the timer. We just have to make it back around that time. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn in only vase and double buy meat for the one-time meat. Then go for a top left angle. Only problem is we're running out of inventory space for a top left. Also, why is there like 5 people in here? I don't think I've ever seen so many people in these side rooms. But we double buy meat, and then we'll go double turn in meat. It's probably the only time we're really taking meat. I don't see too many angles in the future where we're really going to be able to turn it in for effective value. We'll keep it in mind in case we do see it on the board. But I'm pretty sure I'm skipping this like 1 out of 10 times. Or like 10 out of, you know. Right, like we're going to take it like 1 out of 10 times. Maybe even 1 out of 20. Maybe even 1 out of 30. Like it is a very rare take. It is free value when it routes into your route. The problem is, when on earth are you routing down here? Like, specifically down here. Like, it's in this general area, yes. But all the way bottom right. Unless you're doing, like, leatherworker or something. I guess it's a good leatherworker turn in. Maybe that's why it's so free. Like, if you're doing leatherworker while doing this, it's kind of nice. But I personally don't like combining merchant with other skills. Like, merchant leatherworker or merchant detective. I tried it and it wasn't for me. There might be some ways that you can get it done, but I don't know. It just doesn't work. I like to just do merchant only. But you can mix the two. Merchant leatherworker, merchant detective. Even all 3 if you really want to. Alright, and now we just wait. I don't know, do we want to go very top left? I can go pumpkin. I don't think I want to go that top left, but we'll see what we get. You finally hit 100 guard today? Congrats, Nathan. Also, hello. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, I can't grab it. What is this angle? I gotta turn in at least one other thing first. Let me abandon that and grab these on next cycle, I think. And then we just simply go for double banana, double clock. And then turn in double banana middle, get the double clock and go from there. Maybe even buy 1 monocle while we're up there. You completed all quests in the first 2 chapters? Nice, huge congrats. I would highly advise getting Lost and Found done in the near future. It's a pretty high requirement quest in chapter 3. But it allows you to make 4-star weapons and armor. Most notably weapons, because when special attacks weapons come out, you're going to need it in order to make special attacks. It's going to be really, really useful. But I highly advise anyone who hasn't done Lost and Found to start considering it if you haven't been poking towards the grind. As it's going to be very, very... Wait, why am I talking to her? I just did this so I can get over here, not to talk to her specifically. Oh, whoops. Alright, let me go get double banana, double monocle, or double clockwork. Maybe buy a monocle, we'll see. I ideally want to, I'm just not sure if we're going to have enough time. Oh, we got Benjamin Dover over here. Alright, let's go turn in double banana. Turn in double clockwork. And maybe buy, like, double monocle. Just so we don't have to come back there. In case we get lucky with like double monocle, double candle, something. Because that'd be the ideal scenario. Arcly buff banana and pocket watch turn in for so much value. Compared to the average task. Though I do notice... Oh, wrong shop. I do notice the disparity between the high ones and the low ones is actually becoming lesser as we keep going higher. To the point where getting a multi-small turn in might actually be worth it soon. As the disparity between super high tasks and like average and low ones aren't really that big of a difference. Something worth considering in the near future. Especially because don't all of them give the same amount of knowledge? Does anyone actually know? Does every merchant task give the exact same amount of knowledge, or is there like a slight variable to them? Because if the super free tasks give the same amount of knowledge, that's interesting. I don't think they do. I think they give slightly less. But if they actually were to give the same... Oh wait, I didn't mean to do this. I overshot. I meant to turn in these pocket watches first. Oh, by the way, we hit 1,700 total level. Even noticed that. We got that when we got the merchant and smithing level earlier. Alright, luckily we'll still be able to make it back in time. It's not too big a deal. As long as I can turn in both these clocks and still teleport back before that timer is gone. Us taking the scenic route didn't actually detriment us. Because what I meant to do is double turn in clock, then do this. I did it the other way around, which wastes a little bit of time. But we have so much time right now that it's not going to matter. Which skill should you focus on for best in slot armor and weapons? Well, you can't really make armor per se at the moment. You will be able to in Chapter 5. You can currently make a shield. But it'd be Stonemason. You want to focus on Stonemason. And if you want a gathering skill to go with it, do Miner. As you get stones from doing Miner, which feed into Stonemason. Unless you just want to go for Stonemason directly. Alright, what do we need for tasks? Perfect. No. Oh, wow, this is going to be so good. We'll see what we get here. But this has potential to be really solid. All I need to see is one candle into something that's like a free turn-in on middle. Like top left to middle. Like banana or something. Bananas would be really good right about now. No banana. Soap is free. Fortunately, I didn't get another candle, but this is free. As much as the clockwork thingy is, I don't think we take it here. It's just not worth it. It's better to get one free turn-in than to get the slightly higher one right now. As the extra vase is completely free. Since we're already doing one anyways, and we're turning into the shop. We're not turning into the shop, we're going to be passing it. We're not passing it, but we'll be so close to it, we might as well go to it. It'll be close enough. We got like 3 minutes to do this run, which should be plenty of time. We double turn in monocles, or spectacles. We buy candle. We turn in candle, buy soap. We turn in soap, buy double vase. Turn in double vase or don't, depending on where we're at. We'll go from there. Let me go catch this criminal real quick. Get a little bit extra value while we're here. Gotta train detective somehow. It's not gonna 209 itself, because we need that AFK activity. Then it can 209 itself. But until we get to 209, I can't get any more detective XP effectively. Because I need the AFK activity. Yeah, I've been putting off that grind for a little bit now. Oh, that reminds me. Isn't my dailies almost ready? That's some more free detective XP. Like, I'm not in a rush to get detective going. But I need to get to 209 before I can start training it again. Which is a weird situation because I can't train it until I get to 209. But I also need to train it to get it to 209. Which is kind of awkward. It's like a really weird dead space within the skill. The 200 to 209 range. Where your XP rate is abysmal. Once it gets to 209, we should be in the clear for a while. Because then we get the raid and everything else. We'll get better AFK activities. It's just that one particular zone is just really, really dead. Unless you want to do forensics. Which I'm pretty sure almost no one's doing. Unless we want to do forensics. Oh, wrong way. We're going to be getting members this week? Nice. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. It's only $6 as well. Like, we've been playing for what? It's been out for 34 days now? I definitely got my $6 worth, that's for sure. We've got like over 400 hours in that time. What is our time up to these days? We are currently at almost 500 hours. And like 450 of that was in the first month. Yeah, there's a lot of free-to-play content. My two alt accounts are still in free-to-play. Like the two that have AFK in their way, the two other profiles. Because I made one for Hammer Mage and Guardian. And of course we have the main of the Cryo Knight. But they're technically both still in free-to-play. They're ready to step foot into Chapter 3, but I haven't actually done it yet. So they've gone an entire month playing like anywhere from a few minutes to about half an hour a day. And they are just now leaving free-to-play, basically. I just need to go do the grind already. That might be something I do a little bit off-stream later. I might even stream it a little bit tomorrow. Like one of them going through the mines of Matubin. I'm not going to do both of them, otherwise that would take too long. Like one of them I'll do off-stream, one of them I'll do on-stream. I don't know, if you guys did want to see that, which one do you guys think you would prefer? Seeing Guardian or Hammer Mage tomorrow? We're only going to do it briefly. It's not going to be the whole stream, obviously. But I do want to get it to like 20 mining and maybe the main storyline done or something. So we can start AFK mining. Because it needs to AFK to 29 for one of the side quests. Just so we can get his first venture. Because I wanted to do the same 2 ventures I'm doing. The mining one and the detective one. Alright, what are we looking at right now? I'm seeing an angle here for sure. I'm definitely seeing an angle forming. How do I turn in soap though? Brain. It feels so not worth it just to ignore it. But I have to have a double dead task here. It feels bad to do, but I think we have to here. Go down the bone route? We could go down the bone route. Honestly, he needs more progress than the other one anyways, I think, right now. His total level is actually a little bit behind the other one. Because originally I was doing it combat only. But I need to get through the storyline, so I was like, well, now he's not combat only. But because of that, he actually has a lower total level than the other one. It's kind of weird. He has a more playtime, but a lower total level. It's kind of strange. Just because he went a little bit more into AFK combat. I'm not sure still why I want to AFK them on. I'm considering something like their production skill or something. That or a gathering skill that could be good. The only thing I hate about the AFK for gathering skills is normally they give you a bunch of resources. And a lot of them are kind of dead. Like dead resources that you just sell to shops for less value than if you AFK something else. But I don't know, maybe when trading comes out, if those things are tradable, maybe it's relevant. Obviously, we can't do the 2 clockwork. That's for next cycle. But I think we could turn in everything we have here and maybe buy 1 monocle while we're up there. So we could do a monocle into triple clockwork into whatever else we're buying down there. Maybe even a cloth, because that's actually a free turn-in on the cycle we're about to do. Cloth is actually really good for once. Normally I don't take it too often, but this would be a cycle where cloth is as free as free gets. Because I have to go to the shop anyways and pass by that area anyways. If I get something like monocle. No, we'll see what we get. Ooh. Just gotta turn these 2 in and then make it back in time. Got like a minute 20 to make it back. I know the timer says higher, but you have to actually, like, you know, touch the board. We can't just be there and not touch the board. Yeah, honestly, between Hammer Mage and Guardian, I actually do prefer Guardian. Like, if I had to choose something that isn't a Cryo Knight, I would have definitely went down the Guardian route. The only reason I didn't is because Cryo Knight exists and is better. But if it wasn't for Cryo Knight, I would be a Guardian. It's not that Hammer Mage is bad. I'm just not as big a fan of hammers. And like every weapon it has is just giant hammer pretty much. Also, between the aesthetics of stone, bones, or metal, obviously metal I find the most interesting. But the second one would definitely be bones. Well, we will be doing all 3. And when special attack, one of the reasons I'm trying to get them to chapter 4, or yeah, chapter 4, is when trading comes out, I want to get them all to spec weapons. So we'll be able to go test all of them for every single one when they come out. We'll have every single class ready to go. And just get a spec weapon for all of them. And I can even make them myself if I want to. If I can trade them over conveniently. What even is this angle? All this is not bottom left is the problem. Like all this is not bottom left. This one is. Wine's good at least. What do I drop here, if anything? Painting? What even is all this? I guess I grab burger. What even is this turn-in? I grab burger. Sell burger, grab wine. Buy double clockwork, turn in double clockwork, buy vase, or sell wine to buy vase. Yeah, it's not ideal. And I'll do everything but banana. Banana's for next run. There's no way to route banana here. You know what, we'll catch this guy, why not? I want to see something. How much knowledge does he give me? 3%? Do you still get 3% for a lower turn? And you do. Actually got a little higher than 3. Alright, maybe they're still worth doing just for the knowledge points then. Even the smaller ones, they still give you knowledge. Like the full amount. They don't have like a weird diminishing return. So whenever you see one, you can just go for them, technically. Even if they're a low value one. That's interesting. I wasn't sure if that was the case, but I just checked right now, and yeah, he still gave the same value. Interesting. Alright, what am I doing down here? Why do I feel like I forgot something? Because I'm coming here for almost nothing. I'll grab black, get a wine. Grab double clockwork. Turn in on middle. And the only thing we won't be able to do anything with is the good old banana. Alright, what's our merchant level at? When's our next hide unlock? Just so we can extend our leather worker in the future. Oh, we get a pearl. We get a cabbage. Gosh, we gotta go a while. Why is there such a big gap? I need to get 168 before I get my next thing. It's because there's so much junk in the way. Like herbal supplies that are useless. What are these? How are we supposed to use herbal supplies with level 53 herbal? Or alchemy, whatever it's called. Alright, we gotta make it before this next timer. We should easily be able to. We're gonna have plenty of time. So hello, MK Jets. Welcome, welcome. Alright, we don't have any banana. Actually, do I bother to buy banana this route? I don't think so. Because next route's already gonna be routing over there. I don't think it's needed. There's gonna be more than just banana that we're gonna need to buy. And we don't currently know what that will be. The only problem here is we won't get a double board. But honestly, I might just wait it out. We're gonna have to wait a minute. Which I might even go get another water. I actually just already fully drank this whole water. So this might be a wait angle and just quickly go grab a water in 1 minute. Make a mad dash for the water. I think it's gonna be the play here. Grab whatever's good off the board and make a mad dash for the water. Because I already fully drank this one. And I'm still thirsty after the burger and everything. From earlier. Oh, I still got something on the ground. Oh, the spectacles. I'm surprised those haven't despawned yet. That will be on route if I could do them into candle. Or even just in general. We'll see, we'll see. We're gonna be down in that area. We'll see. Anyways, I'll be back in 1 moment. We're back, we're back. Oh, that's much better. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, we even got cloth for the other thing? I don't think I want it, though. I'll do something like that, I guess. I just realized we didn't get monocle, though. Alright. Just drop it on the ground. What's new? Alright. Poor ground items. I wonder if they're ever going to change that so you can't, like, drop juggle while doing merchant. Not sure how I feel about it. Like, I'm fine with it existing or not existing. There's, like, a lot of things with merchant that need to be tweaked. And that's one of the things on, like, should it be changed? Should it not be changed? I'm fine either way. I just realized, did I come here just for burger? Wait. Oh, no. I thought I had more things to turn in than that. Oh, wait, this is a huge waste of time. Why did I think I had so many more things in bottom left? It's literally just burger. That is such bad value. Why did I even take burger? Wait. I thought I had like 2 or 3 things. Whoops. Oh, that's a huge waste. Ooh, he speed though. That's a massive waste right there. Alright, let's go grab our double banana, the other things, grab our soap, go double turn in on middle, cycle through. Maybe tomato? We're gonna be kind of in the area. But I'm not sure why I turned in just one burger. I'm not sure why. I thought I had like 2 or 3 items over there. I would have completely just dropped burger if I would have known that. Whoops. As long as we make it back within that timer, we should be okay. Easier said than done, though. Might have to just not do tomato this set. It is far too unlikely to actually get turned in. Timer is not being generous to us right now. This might have to be a double banana to tell you. Yeah, there we go. And our next level, we get discounted pearls. I wonder what level you need to actually use those. I'm pretty sure they're for like the 7% pots or something. But, yeah, I need to go look into that later. Well, I guess we'll find out when we get it. Alright, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. Okay, it's gonna have to be like a lightning round right here. We got like 3 seconds to pick everything. No! I missed the timer. Alright, what even is this turn in right now? Well, I could turn this in for free, I guess. Alright, it's gonna be kind of bad. But we can get some of this turned in. I definitely want to be back for the next message board, so this could be a really small turn in. Normally, I haven't really been turning this in. What is this, caviar? Yeah, caviar. I haven't really been going down the caviar route, however. It actually fits perfectly. It gives like 0 points, but it's actually a free turn-in in this exact situation, which almost never occurs. I guess I can grab a banana real quick. I'm not sure if it's worth going all the way over there just for that, though. Wish we had like painting or something else we could turn in right now. I'm just gonna go back and just get a nice reset going. Just to reset our timer a little. Because I accidentally did the burger on that run, which really ruined our timer. But now, let's go fix it just by waiting here. Also grab these as well. Also give me a good chance to actually look at the board a little bit longer. See if we have any kind of synergy here. Alright, so everything we have right now, pretty good. These are pretty free turn-ins depending on route. However, I already have the middle route free turn-in. Because it looks like we're doing a top left to middle sweep. And neither of these help with that. Actually, none of this does. So we're probably just going to commit to this still. Get like 1 or 2 more that go top left. Turn in everything on middle. Grab our tomato over there. Pizza, probably not worth it. If we do get pizza here, it's going to be for our next turn in, not now. I'll maybe buy like double set of pizza. Like if pizza shows up here, I'll probably take it. But if there's more value, we'll take that instead. Guess I'll grab that for later. I'm definitely not doing that right now, though. So what's the angle here? I guess I turn in monocle, then head all the way top left. The problem is it's so out of route. But I just want to get this out of our inventory. And then I guess I could telly over to buy pumpkin. If we're already going to be over here, I might as well just telly. Because I can turn in monocle, telly top left. What's our rank? Good question. We are rank 21? Around 21. I played like barely any today though. So we haven't really moved. If anything, we moved down. I played very minimally today. Like what you're seeing on stream is like at least more than half of what we played today. So yeah, barely touched it. Oh, 137 alchemy you can. Okay. But tomorrow we'll be back to our good old 12 hours. The only day that's going to be a little bit weirder this week is Thursday, for 2 reasons. One is it's the Game Awards, so I want to be done before the Game Awards even start. So we're only going to be going for like 6-7 hours or so. And the other thing is, it's my friend's birthday, so I'm going to be spending time with her and everything. But, actually, Isabel from chat, actually. It's her birthday. But, yeah, so, yeah, I'll be ending a bit earlier on Thursday one. But otherwise, every other stream this week will be 12 hours long. Or, you know, like 11 something. Due to YouTube's weird limit thing. Alright, what am I doing? Buying one set of that. Yeah, Thursday's going to be the only other one that's like a little bit of a weirder time. But we're still going to go for like 6-ish hours or so. And hopefully by then we should have an update or at least have info on what special attacks will be like. I believe this will be our 5th day without an update. And of course, generally that's because he's working on something bigger. But I don't really mind. Take all the time you need. It's early access for a reason. He's kind of been getting spoiled with all the updates like constantly, but honestly, even if he only did one a week, that's still like so quick. Compared to some games anyways. But yeah, I believe he's working on the holiday event in Transmogs right now, if I had to guess. Like within the next day or two, we're just randomly going to see that happen. And I think the reason this might be taking longer than coding an entire transmog system is, he's probably... Oh, I forgot to buy tomato. He's, probably doing a holiday event with it. He didn't mention that he was, but, you know, it's pretty likely. Of like a small little Christmas event kind of thing. Probably in the town square of Hopeport. Alright, can I turn this meat in? Barely. I think we can. It's like right over here. Wait, that reminds me. I need to go do the dailies in like 3 minutes. I think after this merchant run, we go do dailies. I just gotta come back to center here. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now then. Let's go get this guy. I'm never gonna turn back to the message board. I go do them right now because we're already right here in center. Might as well. And I gotta wait like what, 2 minutes? It's technically one more merchant run, but oh, let's do it now. I'm only gonna have to wait around for like a minute. Nice, nice. What are we dropping this into? Just more smithing, probably. Actually, I guess this gives me time to go do the boost pot, if nothing else. I could do that real quick. Because we're going to have to wait anyways. Might as well go get one. Get that 5% extra. Yeah, we got to wait 1 more minute and go grab that then. And while we're waiting, let's grab a quick pot from over here. Grab one of these little things. One boost potion, please. Thank you. The wrong one. Thank you. Alright, drink that. Where's my inventory? Right over there. Drink. Use on smithing. Come on, 200 smithing. We need you so badly. Come on, come on. I think at 167 we could do our next ore as well and everything. That we already have banked. Alright, we got 1 minute. Alright, let's wait it up. Not that big a deal. Where did my water go? There it is. I grabbed the water. It's blocked by the mic. There it is. Good old hydration. But yeah, we're kind of slacking on leaderboard. Look at that. He's 25 levels over me. And Dub A, I think, even passed me earlier. He's like 20 down on me. Now he's like ahead. It shows that he's under me right now, but I'm pretty sure he's actually ahead. He's not updated to his current level. So we're like rank 22 right now. Mentioned before, I don't really care if we drop ranks. It's kind of cool to maintain top 20, but I don't really care one way or another if we do or don't. Alright, there we go. And let's go turn in the mining one. That's not the mining one. The mining one. Oh, there's Dominic. Oh, 200114. Is he on leaderboard? Or is he another hidden person? 200114. Yep, he's on leaderboard. He's rank 5. He's also 7 levels higher than the leaderboard currently shows. I have to keep in mind, one of the reasons why our rank is so low as well, beyond the fact that we did like 1 week of old school RuneScape leagues and also don't play barely at all on Mondays. But the other reason is I haven't been doing combats. A lot of people are really high right now, have multiple 200 combats, and we only have 1. I've mostly been waiting for special attacks to come out before I bother committing to them. Also, that potion expiring doesn't matter, by the way. I don't believe ventures actually get boosted by potions. It's one of the few things in the game that don't get boosted by it. I said, hello, Unda! Welcome, welcome. How would you play differently if we were going for rank? I would immediately rush 200 merchant, maybe even 205. Well, mostly 200. Then rush 200 smithing. And then rush 200 all combat with that 200 smithing. And that would be, all that I just said would be about, like 500 something levels. We'd be level 2,200 in like a week or two. Instead of where we will be in a week or two, basically like barely 2,000. But we'd be over 2,200 if we did that over the next 2 weeks. But otherwise we're only going to be at like level 2,000 or so within that same time with the way I currently plan to play. What am I doing? We're going to, expect a merchant. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be like next timer, but it's fine. We'll get back into rhythm of it. But if I cared about total level, I would immediately rush 200 merchant, which I guess technically we're doing right now. Then, use that to, you know, get our blacksmith up, get the blacksmith to the rest of the way to 200. And then rush all the combats to 200. And that would put us in a really secured top 20 spot. But it's not my goal right now. Why is all this so bad? Just gonna run with these, I guess. Play for rank? No. I mentioned it many times before. I want to wait till special attacks come out before I really do any combat. It's why I have 0 combat right now. I basically have level 0 everything. The only reason I have 200 in Chronopolis is because it's AFK'd off of raid dens. The only reason I have 59 is because unless you get absurd level alchemy, you need 59 in order to do the 4-star quests in Mines of Matubin. And the only reason I have the other 2 to 30 is because I needed it just to complete all the quests in the area. And any extra beyond that was just quest reward XP. So what's my current run? I don't remember. Yeah, I was grocery storing, then getting everything else. Okay. It's not an ideal run, but it's okay. I'll probably buy double wine since I'm already doing one. You did merchant all weekend, became exhausted? Yeah, that's why I only do it in bursts. It's why I kind of want to do it a bit right now while I actually am motivated to do it. Because if I'm not motivated to do it, there's no way I'm going to force myself to do so. Merchant's definitely one of those skills where you really got to want to do it. Because it's so much different than the rest of the game. Like if you're playing Brighter Shores, you're kind of playing as like a, you know, like a cozy, relaxing kind of game for the most part. But, Merchant is not that. That is not what the merchant skill is. Not even close. I just realized I'm going to have to backtrack some. Let me go this way, actually. Get slightly closer. And then we have a minute and 30 seconds to make it back in time. Should be able to. I won't be able to turn in wine, but I'm going to double buy wine for a center sweep. Or top left to center, depending on what we get. Yeah, merchant's really exhausting after a long period of time. As out of any skill, it requires the most amount of thought constantly. Even the chiller methods of it still require quite a bit of routing. Even if you're just waiting at the board for like a perfect route or something. Oh, I meant to buy 2. Why did I only do 1? Bought it twice. There we go. Alright, should be able to make it back with plenty of time. So much time we can even catch a criminal. Not what I wanted. Whoops. The amount of misclicks that have just occurred is very high. Oh, we're getting really close to our gold goal as well. I think by this weekend we can finally go afford to do another skill. And I'm leaning towards Gatherer. It's between Gatherer or Fisher, but Gatherer is going to help us way more. Because I need the bones. So we can go and deep fry them. Good old deep fried bones. Alright, why is all this so bad? Maybe that, I guess. Everything else I don't even want to click on. That's not much better. What? Gosh, I hate when Merchant does this. Why? Why? What am I even looking at? That's the only thing I hate about Merchant. Especially when it does that twice in a row. Or it gives like the most unsynergistic things you could ever imagine. To such a degree, I just want to wait 2 minutes and just ignore that that even happened. Even though it's really big XP waste. I just can't sometimes when I see that board. Your gather is now more leveled than your bone rate? Nice. Yeah, that's pretty much the plan for me as well. And I want to have all the bones for armor making down the line. I plan to go really heavy on armor making. Bare minimum, I want to get 200 within the first week. But depending on what leaderboard's looking like, I mentioned before, I might consider going for 500. I'm slightly tempted to go for 500 merchant. Also, I just forgot. I didn't turn in the meat, did I? That's so bad. I didn't even turn in the free meat. It's like the freest task ever, and I didn't even turn it in. I meant to do that on center when I was going by. Your top 100 gatherer? Nice. Yeah, I've fallen, like, so far. I don't think I'm even top 100 anything for anything but total and areas. Let me see. I guess my minor is. It's because not too many people bother with 200 minor yet. Oh, I didn't make it in time. Whoops. What am I doing here? We got the other meat. We can do middle turn in. We still got another set of wine, so I actually can turn that in for free. I'll do the other meat and just ignore the rest. Okay, we should be fine. Only thing that's kind of awkward is candle, but it's fine. I mean, not candle. I mean, bath salts. Because I'll be able to buy it on route. I won't be able to sell it on route, though. It's in the opposite direction of the angle I need to go. I said, hello, Kush. Welcome, welcome. I forgot. We could just waited. We got the double turn in on him. I forgot about that. But he's both the 2 meats turn in on him. Oh, I see why. Because he's grilling in town square. I was like, why does he need so much meat? But because he's literally grilling, so he's getting an order just straight to his grill. Gosh, what has capitalism done? He doesn't even need to leave his grill. The meat just comes straight to him. That's funny, though. I didn't notice that till just now. Because I was wondering, like, why on earth does he need double meat? But because he's literally grilling in the center of town square. That's funny. He's having a little mini cookout while doing a merchant stall. Normally, that'd be called illegal. Unless you have like a food permit and everything. Normally at like flea markets and similar things, you wouldn't both be selling food and items. It's normally one or the other. There's normally a lot of food permits and other things that you need to get by to make sure you can actually sell food at an area like that. The way I do merchant physically hurts me. Why? Is this bad? Are we being very inefficient? I have no clue. I honestly haven't paid attention much how other people do merchant. I've done it at least like 6 different ways, but I don't know how other people do it. This is how we currently been doing it. It's personally been my favorite. It's run everywhere like headless chicken method. And try to make it back before the timer says 0. Yeah, we've tried at least 6 different methods. I'm not sure what the popular methods are, though. Just kind of do whatever feels right. Candle. Ooh, another one of them? Can I do that, though? I know, I'm already going to be turning in candles, so maybe. Wine is a maybe. It seems like a top left kind of sweep, though. I should have grabbed the wine. You know, I still can. Set up for next route. Alright, we're out here. I'll go grab my painting real quick. There's gonna be a painting to candle to double wine. I mean, not that what I just said. There's gonna be a painting to candle to double bath salt, I mean. And wine and cloth is next cycle. Oh. Yeah, I gotta get candle first. Otherwise, I won't be able to get candle. Because either way, I walk back by the path. So I definitely want to pick up candle first. So we can't take a little shortcut, unfortunately. Gosh, it's already been an hour and a half? Wait, feels like we just started the stream. How's it been so long already? Because I do want to get off within the next hour. So we can have the other burger. Probably do up some fries this time. I didn't do it on the outside grill this time, though. It was too cold today. Honestly, it's been getting really cold in the area. It never gets cold enough to snow in my area, but gosh. Compared to how warm it normally is here, it's been getting so cold lately. Have you guys gotten snow yet? I live in an area where snow basically doesn't exist. It's like this cold we have right now is like cold it pretty much gets. It's kind of weird because even though this area stays kind of warm, I'm actually used to like extreme colds. Because I've been in New Jersey and Toronto a lot. Or Toronto, Canada. So even when it goes like below 0, it's like, oh yeah, this is still fine. I actually wear shorts year round as well. In this area, it makes sense, but even when I go to other areas, I still do it. You know, if it's like snowing and everything. Pretty much like never wear normal pants. Yeah, the last time this area has had snow was like a decade ago. It's kind of funny because I was actually snowed in New Jersey back when this area last had snow. So I didn't even get to see it when it actually did snow in the last decade because I was already snowed in a different state when I was seeing family. That's why I normally see them during summer now instead of winter. Alright, so this is a bottom left to middle route. So let me just go to all the free middle turn-ins and just wait, I guess. Honestly, we can just make this run right now. Maybe get a soap for our next cycle. Give me that. Alright, let's just run this. Not gonna bother waiting. I was going to, but honestly, this isn't that bad. A lot of lower value tasks, but a lot of synergy within the lower one, or lower ones. Unfortunately, it's a 6 different item. I really hate when it's 6 different items because it makes it so much more annoying, but yeah, it should work out. Oh, speaking about grilling burgers, he's actually grilling up the burgers, isn't he? Didn't even notice that till now as well. But yeah, he's doing up the meat and then selling the products. Now that merchant guy makes sense. What doesn't make sense is us turning in burgers to like the high-end wine lady. You thought you said the meat wasn't worth it? The higher we go, the more valuable meat keeps becoming. Because the disparity between a high task and a low task keeps becoming less. Like, all the low tasks keep getting better over time. Because they keep scaling. But they're scaling in a way where they're actually becoming, like, kind of worth it. I just realized I have no way to route soap with this route. Oh yeah, never mind. I just grabbed it for next route. That's why. I never intended to do soap on this route. I just grabbed it for next value. The only problem is I won't be able to make a time before timer. There's 0 shot we do that. We still want to turn everything in here. And the only exception being soap. Is upgrading your saw worth it? The one axe that you do brambles with is worth it. The rest of them probably aren't. You tend to mostly use the brambles axe. Oh, I meant to buy, oops. I meant to buy a vase from you. Always do that. I like turn into you, but then forget to buy your vase. The thing that looks like a trophy. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to make it in time, but that's fine. As long as we get an okay top left here, we should be okay. If we can get like 4 items that go there to go with our soap. Leather maker merch is your go-to method. Yeah, I know a lot of people do that. I'm actually not sure what that method is. I've tried it before, and it didn't really seem that worth it. To combine both leather maker and merchant. The main issue I had with it is it felt like you were climbing up these ladders so much. And just wasting so much time every time you did a merchant run. I mean, every time you did a leatherworker run. Because you gotta check this board like 3 times every single time you go by. It just feels like a lot of time you're wasting just checking the board. When you could just be doing a full inventory of merchant each time. Trying to see, is there any weird thing I need to go do? There's no way I can get wine. That's fine. But yeah, that was the only issue I had with doing leatherwork or merchant. Is when you climb up those stairs and get like almost nothing as your task. Because normally when you're doing that, you're trying to get only the good ones. But you have to check the board like 3 times. Which is so much running there needlessly. It's not awful though. I just prefer doing only leatherworker or only merchant. Same as detective work whenever we do it. Something about mixing it just doesn't work for me. Also, if you guys haven't already, definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps out a lot and is greatly, greatly appreciated. If you guys have any questions or anything you want me to go over, do let me know. This today's going to be a pretty short stream. Probably ending in like the next half-ish hour or so. So, if you still have anything you want to mention, do let me know. Oh, wait. By vase, by vase. Oh, yeah, we can't do wines. That's fine. No turning over here. But tomorrow we'll be back to our normal 12-hour day kind of thing. Alright. Oh, what else do we have here? I gotta turn in rib and the other thing. Am I gonna backtrack for rib or turn in now? I never know what to do with rib here. I'm not sure what the quickest route is. I wonder what the auto router does. I haven't been using that tool other than once just to test it out because some people mentioned on stream. But, I am curious. If you could set your location to, like, the middle of town. Or, like, you know, like, where you turn in wine, for example. Like, if you were to set your location there... Like, I wonder what the best route is for Clockwork Watch into, what's it called? Into Ribs. Because whenever I grab both, I never know if I should do Ribs then the Clockwork. Or the Clockwork and the Ribs. I'm not sure which one comes out to be better tiles. It would take too long to do the math. Like counting every single individual tile. That's another thing with merchant. That's something I haven't bothered doing. Not sure if anyone has it, then maybe that one program thingy. Is it like tile count every route? Just to double check to see if it actually is quicker or not. There's a lot of times where I don't know if it's better to teleport or not teleport, or just walk or not walk. There's like a lot of small things where I'm not sure if I'm wasting a tile or two. It's definitely a bottom route. I might grab this just to have it though. At this point, I think it's a water break because I'm not sending just that. I need a bit more than that. Is there a certain skill you feel is very slow and would it be best to use knowledge on to farm levels? Bone rate. Bone rate. Bone rate, and possibly bone rate. I don't think there's anything better to put knowledge on than bone rate. No, woodcutting's actually pretty good. It has above average knowledge rate. If you upgrade your axe, it's actually not that bad. You gotta do the bramble method, though. There's a few others I think get better XP at certain ranges. But 8 bramble and the 1 suave is really, really good. There's also more than the standard knowledge per hour. Most things average out at like around 3. Like 3.5, around there. I believe woodcutting is like a little over 4. Doing like bramble suave. 8 brambles and the 1 suave. It's not worth it at all level ranges, but it's generally where you're going to see every single person with a 200 plus woodcutting cape in the entire game. Let's see. Alright, double banana. What even is this? Double wine, double banana. What? I guess. Sure. Yeah, I guess I'm running it. I don't really have much of a choice. 1 burger, double banana, double wine. Honestly, I might just... I don't know. Did we go all the way top left just for double banana? Just. That's actually a pretty big turn in, but still. It just feels weird because I gotta go middle, all the way bottom, all the way top, and then sweep middle. I guess it's worth it. This feels weird not taking a 6 task. There just wasn't anything there I wanted. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of dolls. Dolls Pumpkin is good at the lower level range. But I feel like with what tasks we have right now, I tend to almost never take them. Because going all the way far top left for Pumpkin just normally isn't worth it these days. With the other tasks that we have. It's not awful, but we're kind of past the level range where it's really good. There is a certain level range where it's amazing, though. I guess Doll Pumpkin is really strong. But it requires both Doll Pumpkin and ideally other top left turn-ins. And of course the quest for the 55 merchant shortcut. But you don't need to complete the quest, you just have to start it. Because you can't do Doll Pumpkin like Banana, for example, without the quest unlock. And we have since finished the quest. Unfortunately, I wish the quest would take out the gate, though. There's literally a cutscene in the quest where that gate should really get destroyed, but doesn't currently. I hope they change that down the line. Because I really hate having to constantly jump over this gate. I want the quest reward for this quest should be destroying the gate during the one cutscene. Not like as much as a spoiler, but you know the cutscene if you've seen the quest before. But there's a certain cutscene where that gate should really be destroyed, but currently doesn't get destroyed. Do you know when the new area will be available? Probably in the next month or two. We don't really have an exact date. We know what he's going to be doing in the near future. Upcoming things include transmogs, as well as likely a holiday event to go with the holiday transmogs, as well as an entire transmog system being implemented. Beyond that, queuable actions are going to be added, which will allow you to do multiple gathering, multiple other things, by like shift clicking them, and it will queue up multiple at once. We don't know how many you'll be able to queue, but whatever it is, it's more than one. And beyond that, player-to-player trading, a feature that was supposed to come at launch, but was delayed. But there's all the big things coming in the near future. There's also supposed to drop in the next week a special attack video. Going over special attacks, like getting community feedback and everything. The actual feature's not coming in the next week, but likely a video going over it some. And explaining some things about it and getting community feedback is probably happening soonish. I'm not sure what I want here, which is why I'm grabbing a little bit of everything. Most of this does not have synergy with each other. Though honestly, I'm considering a middle to bottom route. It's something I haven't done in a while. But Plates Carrots is a classic from the early game of Merchant. And I'm almost feeling like doing a Plate Carrot run. Yeah, honestly, I think I might go for it. A Plate Carrot run. Yeah, we get 6 very weird items. I don't think I've ever done this yet. It kind of works. There's a little bit of backtracking here and there, though. But yeah, this kind of works. It's not pretty, though. This run is not going to be pretty. But it will bring us to our destination by the end of it. I didn't double check to see if I actually have enough inventory space for it, though. There is a small chance we over-encumber. Weapon tiers are limited to 10 level difference? What do you mean by weapon tiers? Or in that context? Because I'm not sure what you mean by 10 levels more so. Like, I know what weapon tiers are, but I'm not sure what you mean by 10 level difference. I just realized I'm not gonna have enough inventory for the other thing, am I? Oh no, I am, because I'm buy selling from the same spot. So you have like 65 bone right, but can't use moderate weapons for your 45 battle classes. Oh yeah, bone right's set up a lot differently than the other two. I was looking that up last night, and it hurt my brain. Because the level ranges for it are like so much weirder than the other two. Not sure by how much, because my brain just couldn't handle it last night. Because I was just too tired. But, yeah, bone right is really weird. It's more so just a bone right thing. The only thing I might not do here is cloth. I'm technically going to be next to the cloth shop, but I got to backtrack way too much to go and turn it in. So I might just not do it. The only exception is, what if I do carrot first, I guess? But we're still backtracking. I don't know. We're already over here. I guess we'll do it. Oh no, I really should drop it though. I'm already too deep in, so I can't back down now. Because we should have ended here if we didn't want to do it the other way. But now we're kind of committed to it, and we're going to waste our timer because there's no way I'm making it back in 1 minute with this route. I just realized, it's the first time I ever bring both plates and burger to her at the same time. Maybe that's why she wanted all the plates. She needed it for all of her burgers. That's kind of funny. Yeah, it's the first time I ever brought her burgered plates. Instead of just plates or burgers. But now I actually brought her plates for her burgers. What a weird combination. Like, the plates made sense. But I guess now the burgers make more sense because it's like, oh, she already wanted plates. So, yeah, she needs something for the plates. Bunch of burger stands. Oh, no, I feel like burger is one of those things that really doesn't need a plate. We're obviously missing this cycle. That goes without saying. It's one of the reasons I want to drop cloth. Because I knew for sure we wouldn't make it, but that's fine. Oh, 2001-02, who's hidden. Ooh, we are really not top 20. Alright, oh, what on earth am I looking at? Honestly, it's not bad. Wait. This is actually, like, surprisingly not horrible. Though I can only do 4 of them, though. But yeah, I'm definitely hoping you drop some new content in the next day or two. Because I would like to pivot a little to whatever he's going to drop. Because it's always been fun, like when we did the bear off inheritance. From the cooking pivot that he made us have to do. Because otherwise we're going to be doing a ton of smith and grind tomorrow. And honestly, the best way to do it for the lower level is just going to be to do like merchant and other stuff like that. Like, you know, farm knowledge points basically. Because training smithing directly by mining lower tier ore is not worth it. So we're just going to knowledge past it till we get to our better ore. There's one thing I really want to get in the near future right now is 200 smithing. But the thing is, we could do absolutely anything for 200 smithing. So if he does an update tomorrow that makes us pivot, whatever we do is still giving us smithing XP. Like, it doesn't matter what we're doing, we're gaining smithing XP. If we throw our knowledge into it. That's one thing I really like about Brighter Shore structure. Like, we can do literally anything and still reach our goal. Like, you could do some kind of update that makes, like, getting 70 Gatherer tomorrow, like, really relevant for some reason. Like, you add some kind of quest to, like, Chapter 2 or something. And then it's like, oh, okay, well, that's fine, I guess. I needed smithing XP anyways, and that'll give me smithing XP. Indirectly. Yeah, what's our merchant level right now? 162. I think our next unlock is at 168. We're definitely not hitting that right now, though. Bottom. Honestly, anything for bottom right now is kind of nice. So I think we're doing a bottom run here. I know soap isn't, but tempted. Probably turn this in and that in real quick, but I don't know. Is that actually kind of good value? I could turn in all three of these pretty quickly. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. I don't normally do this. I want to see what the route is for this. I feel like I never do this. And I really should be, especially if we're just gonna be waiting a little bit. Is you grab... No, not that. You grab this. You grab that. Like, they're all low value, but even our low value ones are starting to get pretty good value. As they keep scaling up. Because then you turn in caviar, buy wine, then cycle back. As long as we make it back in a minute 30, we should be fine. Or we should. Because we teleport the second we turn in candle, then we turn in painting. But these little small mini runs, whenever they're on the board, we gotta go for them. Because it helps set us our timer back to normal. So that we can set up a double. Which is exactly what we're about to have here. Because now we grab all our tasks, again, and we'll be good to go. Someone's name is First Amendment. Alright, what do we have here? Double soap? Gosh, it looks like we're like level 0 right now. With the turn-ins we have. This might be a burger drop. The big issue with carrot is it's in the middle of nowhere compared to where every other turn-in is that we have. Like, we're basically setting up... Well, actually, no. Burger into double carrot. If anything, we should get rid of vase and go with the bottom route and then do a top route later. And just get like a mega top turned into middle. I just realized, why is my timer lagging behind? These were synced earlier, now it's like behind by 2 seconds. What happened? When and how did that happen? What is this? Is a carrot into burger? Doesn't seem that worth it. But that's what we're doing, apparently. Carrot burger by a double candle. What's the next unlock for merchant? We get a useless red cabbage. We get a... Oh, we get a clockwork dragon at 165. And then 168 we hit our actual goal of like a new hide. We don't quite need it yet, but if we ever want to go in AFK in the future, we're going to need it for sure. Yeah, so what's the route right now? I'm turning in burger. I'm turning in carrot. And then I think I just tele back. The only problem is I'm not going to make it back in 45 seconds. I'm not sure if that's our current board or not. If that's been reset yet or not. We took it pretty early. So it might not even be a reset yet. So us getting there a little late is fine. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that's the one that we still grabbed the tasks on. Oh, never mind. It goes to Cyclops? That's sad. Aw. One of the core items and you don't even get to turn it in. I'll still have to do it once for the one-time bonus, though. That's kind of sad. Oh, I meant to buy double candle. This is not too late, but well. Because ideally we would want to have like double candle into like triple soap banana or something. Watch, there's gonna be a candle here and I can't do it now. Oh, so I think I'm just gonna sell these carrots out. I just take the hit on them. Banana. Double banana, double soap. I guess a free rib. Alright, let's get going. But I'm just gonna sell out these I almost said pumpkins. These carrots. Pumpkin cake, carrot cake. Alright, let's go. Actually, it's probably quicker to go in this way. He's already got candles, so I don't need to go grab it. So I can take the slight shortcut. But yeah, we turn in candles, scrap our carrots, and then double banana, double soap, and then turn in rib in middle. But yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that the dragon thingy's not worth it. A little unfortunate. Oh, hello, Patreon, welcome, welcome. Oh, you stop by and say hi? Well, hope your week's been going well. Start of your week. You're getting the last merchant level for the battle quest? Nice! Yeah, 55. Yeah, it unlocks a shortcut and a ton of XP. It's really good for leatherworker, surprisingly, as well. Like, I believe it brings you instantly from, like, 50 to 51.5 leatherworker or something. It's really good for just skipping that, like, you know, middle... Because a low-level leatherworker doesn't do, like, anything. So being able to get some free XP for it's really nice. The only thing annoying about it is the olives, if you didn't already get it. If you don't have a high alchemy level, you have to AFK it for, like, almost, like, 11 hours. Like, 10, 11 hours. I think it's, like, 10 hours. Oh, I forgot to buy soap. Oh, no! I forgot soap. I forgot the soap. Also, I think this might be the last merchant run I go for now. A little bit of a shorter stream today, but got our little bit of merchanting in. But tomorrow we'll be back to our normal 12 hours thing. The only other stream this week that'll be a little bit weirder is Thursday, as I am going to only be going for like 6-ish hours because I want to stop before the Game Awards happen, as well as celebrate Isabel's birthday. Is it only 8 hours? I could have sworn it took longer than that. It definitely felt like the hourage was less than the, or was more than the amount of olives I got. Like, it felt like I was only getting like 0.8 olives an hour rather than 1. Like, you would think it's 1 an hour. But, I'm almost 100% certain I was getting less than 1 an hour. Like, I'm almost guaranteed my olive number was not matching my, my other number. Oh, maybe because it was a lower level range? Because I was, like, way over leveled at the time. So maybe it had, like, a diminishing return or something. I have no clue. Also, I forgot to buy ribs. God, what am I doing? This is why we need to stop doing merchant right now. My brain has already hit its limit for merchant for today. And since this seems to be a purely merchant stream, yeah, I think it's a good cutoff. Go make up the other burger real quick. Make up some fries for it. Have a good meal. Then we'll do the Gems of War thing as we do every Monday. Gems of War Mondays. Since we're still playing that game. Though my guild is slightly falling apart. I have no clue what happened. Isabel, ever since you left the guild, I have no clue what happened, but is like slowly starting to fall apart. Whatever you were doing to keep it together was doing so good because we are already down like 4 people. And Azala didn't seem like she wanted to be guild leader either, so it's like, okay, well, hopefully I can find someone else to help run it. Because I've been doing Brighter Shores too much to really maintain it. I think there's someone else in the guild that kind of wanted to help with it, though. You go reach out to them later. How do you think you feel? It's 1 hour of grinding merchant for a level for you nowadays? Oh, gosh. Alright, there we go. Anyways, guys, I think we're going to be ending it here for now. We will be back tomorrow at normal time around noon Eastern Standard Time and going for about, like, you know, the normal 11, 12-ish hours or so. I just realized, here's a bunch of those postcard thingies. That's one of the tasks that we're going to have coming up. What's kind of funny is it's all the loading screens. Look at that. There's a loading screen for Hopeport. And then, it's just not a loading screen. Only that one is. Oh, I thought they all were. They're just other things. Oh, this guy has badges of all the elements and everything. That's kind of cool. Oh, heart badges too. A Necromay one, a Cryonay. Oh, all the chapters. Oh, he even has chapter 5 icon. Ooh. Nice, nice. I wonder if any of those are later down the line. Oh, so is that a Santa hat right there? No, that's like a book. Never mind. That's a book of cheese, something else. I never even noticed all these before. Because I never bothered going like super zoomed in this exact area. Interesting. Those are the blobs that are in chapter 3. That's the loading screen for chapter 1. Not sure what some of these other ones are here. Those are obviously the 5 chapters in the game, with the chapter 5 icon being right there. That's a book. That's a cheese. That I don't know what it is. Nor that. Nor that. Little heart icons. Necrome icon. Can't quite tell what the other 2 are. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And yeah, we'll catch you guys later. Bye, everyone. Thanks for stopping by.